All right. Hi, it's me, Daphne, and welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. So, this is a special one, okay? We're gonna get to know each other a little bit better. You're probably gonna see a different side to me because this is a completely unedited, honest booktuber tag. So, Becky from BeckX Reads tagged me in this a couple months ago and I've been dying to try it out. She did it with 0 edits and 0 cuts, except maybe one because she had somebody show up at her door. I think it was like the police were asking about stolen packages and she's like, she had to deal with it. Not that she did anything wrong. Oh my God, this is off to a bad start already. I'm like, I can't edit any of this out. I think there was like something going on in her neighborhood and they were like, do you know what's going on? And she had to deal with it, so she cut. But for the most part, she didn't cut. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm already rambling and freaking out, okay? So let's just try to hurry and get to questions. Oh, you're gonna see how many times usually I just start over in my normal editing because I'll like repeat stuff. Oh, stop rambling, okay. I'm gonna answer these questions honestly and without any edits. That's all you really need to know, okay? So here we go. The first question is, have you ever lied about reading a book? Lied about reading a book? No, I don't think I've lied about reading a book. I've definitely skimmed some books towards the end if I wasn't really enjoying it, but I'm pretty sure I always disclose if I've skimmed it, especially in the last year or so. Like I find myself skimming pretty hard and I'm like, ugh. Like I was reading this book, The Dragon something. Actually, it's probably still on my Goodreads. Bound to the Dragon. And I love the cover. It has this beautiful black woman on it and like this Native American like dragon guy. And I was just bored. So I was like, oh, I just want to get to like the romantic scenes. Like there was hardly any like romantic chemistry written in. So I started skimming it and I was like, why am I skimming it? I'm so bored. And it turns out I don't even think it's written by a black author. I think the author's just your run-of-the-mill white lady. So I was like, not going to force it. So I DNF'd it. But yeah, I don't think I've ever really lied about writing. See, like I messed up my words there. I would have edited that. I did it again. I would have edited those things out, but I can't. So we'll just try again. But I'll say, no, I've never lied about reading a book. God, this is a mess. I don't want this video to be too long. All right. Second question. Have you ever avoided a book because of controversy around the content/author? Okay, this is getting really real, really real. Okay, wait, hold on. Just wait 1 second. I'm in my comfy pants. I'm in my comfy everything because if I'm gonna be like doing this unedited, it might as well be comfy. I'm gonna say Verity, okay? I have to read this for my like basketball friend group book club. They absolutely love this. Like a ton of them have already read this book before. Some of them reread it in like a day. Another girl read it for the first time in like one sitting and they're eating it up. So I know there's a lot of controversy around Colleen Hoover. I've only ever read It Ends With Us. And to be fair, I did enjoy it. So I'm expecting to enjoy this, but like I've been avoiding Colleen Hoover because of the controversy around her. I don't even remember what the controversy is, to be honest. I don't remember. I just think she probably says some fucked up stuff about marginalized communities, probably. I don't remember, but I just remember I was avoiding her, but gonna read it for my friend's book club. So that answers that, I guess. Okay, question number 3. Have you ever been sent a book for free and not disclosed it? Not disclosed it? Maybe by accident. I mean, I've been sent a couple free books, and to be honest, I really should have gotten around to talking about them more in my content because obviously that's why they were sent to me. So let me grab them because I might as well now. Sorry, just give me a couple seconds. This one. Okay, so I have these 5. I got sent this series. I'm pretty sure B read these from, I can't remember her channel and you're gonna hate me. I don't remember the name of her channel. She does like all these historical romances. Happily Ever, no, that's April. I can't remember her channel name. I'll link it, but I'm pretty sure she read these like months ago when they were new, and I just haven't gotten around to it. I'm so sorry. This is a series by Katrina Kendrick. It looks like this is the first one, His Scandalous Lessons. Then we have Tempting the Scoundrel, and then the third one we have is A Bride by Morning. Actually, I guess the fourth one was maybe coming out soon, so they were sending out these ones because there's a fourth one on the back of this called A Touch Wicked. I do want to get to these. I plan on doing like a series binge probably for these. I got these for free. Thank you so much for sending them to me. I'm a horrible person for not talking about these more and reading them and giving them good reviews. So hopefully I enjoy them and can honestly give them high ratings on Goodreads and speak positively about them for you, so you'll want to pick them up as well. But yeah. I feel like without having to edit, I just feel so anxious. Like I feel like I'm being like a totally different person because I'm like, I just got to get all this out. I don't want to say anything wrong. Take a deep breath. Okay, and then I have this one called Belladonna that was sent to me by the author. It's from Lilith Wild. It gives like Gossip Girl energy a little bit. This book is also kind of heavy. Like the way it's printed is heavy. It's not that long though. Doesn't matter. And it takes place in Paris and Normandy, I guess. Like, it sounds like a rich girl. I got this for free, and I definitely was intrigued when I agreed to taking it, because I'm not gonna like ask for a book that I don't think I'll be interested in. You know, like sometimes people will inquire about stuff or want to do like sponsored collab type things, but I'm like, if I'm not interested, I'm not going to do it. So yeah, I was definitely intrigued by this. Definitely want to read this and give it a good review, hopefully, if I like it, and feel like I held up my end of the bargain for getting the book for free versus just letting it sit on my shelf. So sorry about that. And then the last one, oh, it's not this one. This is the wrong one. Sorry. Where's the other one? I've got this one, Kinning by Nisi Shawl. This is actually the second book in a series or duology. See, I stumbled over my words again. It's not that serious. So yeah, this was the second book, and I didn't realize that when I accepted it. It's like kind of like a steampunky African sci-fi book. So I listened to the audio of the first one so I could be like, oh, I could finally, I'm not saying this well. I listened to the first one on audio from the library so I could like obviously know what was going to happen. So I would have context for this one that I got for free because it was the second one. Okay, I'm saying this so poorly and I would have cut this all out. Okay, so I got this one for free. It's the second one in a series. I was like, oh, I didn't realize it was the second one. So I got the audiobook for the first one out from the library. That way I could like actually read the second one in a logical way. I didn't love the first one, if I'm being honest. I found it okay. Like, I think the world building was interesting, but I was like, a lot is going on. I don't really understand. There's a lot of characters. The like time jumping. I was like, where are we in the world? What time? What year is it? You know, I was struggling a bit with it. I wasn't that like hooked. Though there was a fair bit of action, which was cool. A little bit of romance. Like, it had potential, but I don't know. I just was like not locked in. And that was a while ago that I listened to that first one. So this is a bit of a struggle. I don't know if I'll ever read this one, to be honest. Which is sad. Which is actually sad. But I try genuinely, and I think, you know, sometimes when authors or publishers send you their books, it's with the knowledge that, you know, they're taking a chance. And they took a chance on me, and unfortunately the first book didn't really click, so I don't know if this one's going to click. But if a steampunk African war story about, like, you know, colonization sounds interesting to you, like, check this series out. Because, you know, I guess I'm doing my due diligence there. I'm telling you about it. But there you go. It didn't work for me, but it might work for you. Whew. Okay. And I also feel like I have to talk really fast because this video will be 40 minutes long if I'm, like, thinking in between for too long. Okay. Question number 4. Have you ever bought a book with no intention of reading it? Have I ever bought a book with no intention of reading it? No, but like kinda. So no, because every book that I buy I intend to read, but I've bought books that I haven't read in years, that they just sit on my shelves unread. So it's like I have the intention, but the execution is not really there. You know what I mean? I've got like some classics that I purchased like 10 plus years ago. Oh God, I'm snotting on myself. I'm snotted. I'm a mess. That I haven't read yet, and I have some nonfiction that I actually talked about in my recommending Black books by Black authors video that's probably out by now. Yeah, definitely out according to my content calendar. That I really want to read, but I've been dragging my feet on them for like the last 4 or 5 years, and but I have the intention. So no, I don't buy them with the intention of not reading them, but like I'm not really proving that by not actually reading the books that I buy. Okay, whew. God. I'm tagging anyone who posts YouTube bookish videos. What? I'm tagging any booktuber that's watching this video to do this tag because it's really hard to like feel like you can't edit out your mistakes. Okay, I'm tagging Sam. I'm tagging anybody. Who else? I'll tag Kristen. Who else might watch this? I don't know. I can't think of people off the top of my head to tag. Oh. I don't know. If you're watching it, just try it. It's something else. Okay. Question number 5. Have you ever got caught up in BookTube drama? Have I ever gotten caught up in BookTube drama? No. Not personally. I would feel terrible if I got caught up in drama. Like, who needs this? That's a pretty, I don't know, like, BookTube I feel to be a pretty safe space. Generally, TikTok, BookTok is another world of its own that I don't really participate in. As of today, there's major, huge, disturbing news on BookTube about Daniel Green and Naomi King, which is truly, deeply upsetting. I'm so sorry that happened to Naomi. Her allegations are very serious against him. And I listened to their whole video today. I saw Daniel Green's 1-minute response, and it kind of put a bad mood on the whole day. It was quite the downer. Yeah, I mean, I was texting my friends a lot about it. I was texting Sam and Liza about it. Sam and Eliza. And I was texting, I posted on my story, and this girl I went to college with was texting me about it, and she was like really upset about the whole thing too, because she knew Daniel Green's channel as well. So yeah, it was just like horrible, horrible, horrible stuff. So I like, well, not that I like, but I'm in the know on some of the drama, and if like drama things on TikTok come up, I'm always like, oh, let me like figure out what's happening. Like, I like to be in the know and educated on drama going on in the BookTube, BookTok world, but I've never been involved in any personally, thankfully. You know, let's just all be witnesses and not create drama if possible. Obviously, if you're a victim to something, like, Jesus Christ, like, you can't help that. But, okay, moving on. This is a horrible topic. Question number 6. Have you ever had a hate comment, and did you respond? So, years ago, I don't really get hate comments, to be honest. But years ago, I got, like, a weird comment. Not, like, gross or anything, but, it felt critical of me, and I took it really hard. I could not even tell you what they said to this day. But at the time, I just remember it really bothering me. So I was just ignoring it. But then it just sits in your list of like unreplied to comments in the back end of YouTube, and that would agitate me. So I think I eventually maybe replied and just kind of like disregarded kind of the negativity of what their comment said. But I couldn't tell you what it was. So maybe once, but it's rare. Okay, number 7. Have you ever made a video just because you knew it would get views? All the videos I make, I try to get views. if I'm being honest, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to make videos that will get views. I don't know which ones are going to do better than others. Like, I try to make the Fourth Wing and Iron Flame recap videos as Onyx Storm was coming out so they could generate views. And they only did, like, they didn't even break 100 views up to this point each, you know what I mean? So they didn't do as spectacularly as I had hoped, but I had made them with the intentions of getting views. But then I have this like random video on my channel that I did for a collab like 2-3 years ago about books that make me laugh, and you know, I guess the thumbnail's pretty good, but that video constantly is getting views. It's like in the top viewed videos every month from my statistics. So I made that video. I had no idea it would get like returning views, but it does. So yeah, all the videos I make, I try to get views on them. It's not like I'm doing like a clickbaity, controversial type titles and thumbnails. I mean, I do my TBRs, I do my wrap-ups, which are kind of like standard for the people that are returning and all that stuff, but I don't know. I try to do trendy vlogs sometimes with like waking up early in the morning, or like how many pages can I read in a day, like things like that gamify a bit, which I think is fun to watch and hopefully attracts more views. You know, see what the bigger booktubers are doing and kind of follow that trend when I feel like it. So, I mean, yeah, of course. I'm trying to get views, okay? We all are. Thank you if you are viewing currently. All right, question 8. If you could go back to the beginning of your channel, would you do anything differently? So I started my channel, I'm pretty sure when I was a sophomore in college, which puts me at like 20 years old, which was already like 10 years ago. Oh man, that intro video to my channel is so cringy. It's so funny. I've privated a lot of content on my channel because I used to do like lifestyle stuff. I really didn't know what was gonna click on my channel, so I was just like doing whatever, you know. I did some like makeup hauls, and like if I bought a new product, if I bought like a bag, I would haul it, or I'd vlog about being in college and like traveling for basketball games and things like that. Like I did a lot of hair content, which did well for a while, but once my hair reached like this point of like length and like happiness with how I style it, I was like, I'm done with hair stuff. I'm like, my hair is perfect now. I'm obsessed with my hair. I absolutely love it. I have nothing left to give on hair content. So that died out, and then I started doing book stuff in the mix probably around 2018, 2019, when I lived in Hoboken. And then I had like, I don't even know what else I was doing at that point, but I was like mixing in other stuff. But then at one point when I lived here, probably like the first year I lived here, I've lived here for almost 4 years now, I think. I was like, oh my God, I was like talking to my husband, I was contemplating, I'm like, should I just switch to book content full time? Like, I was only watching book content, like 90% of the content I was watching was book content. I was like, should I just post only book content? Should I change my niche? Should I niche down? Like, I was like having like a midlife crisis about it as a creator. And I'm so glad I decided to do that. But kind of like refocusing on the question, right? Would I do anything differently? Not particularly. I mean, maybe if I'd been doing the BookTube stuff from the beginning, I'd be further along in the community because I would have had a little bit more time to grow this niche. But I had fun exploring my different interests at that time, so I don't think I would do it differently. So no. But again, I've privated so many of those videos because I didn't want it to mess up my algorithm for people searching content if they were like coming to my channel for hair stuff and then it like pulling away from people that would come here for book stuff. And I just wanted to be very focused for the algorithm. So yeah, I hit a lot of that stuff, except for the ones that like still get views. Like my big chop gets views, and my hair transitioning video of like going from, now I'm going in deep. Okay, now I'm rambling. But I used to relax my hair to be straight with chemicals. And when I went to college, I couldn't afford to do that on my own anymore. So I was letting my hair grow out. So it was like afro growing out to like here, and then it was relaxer straight. And I like talked about that whole thing and like what it means to have a detransition line and like all this stuff. So that gets really good views, so I leave that up. But yeah. Okay, moving on. Question 9. Are there any channels you wish you could be more like? 100%. I already know my answer. I would love to be like Monica Kim. I love her channel so much. She is so aesthetic. She also lives in New York City. She's like so cute with all her ish. Like she's got like the cute little gallery wall above her bed, and she like changes her bedding to match the season. And her outfits are so cute, and her makeup is so cute, and her Instagram I love, and the reels she makes. I just love everything she does, except kind of like the Switch game content. She'll do like Switch game content. She's a booktuber, right? So she talks about books mostly, but she likes cozy games on her Switch as well. And I don't have a Switch, so I don't care about that content. But beyond that, I just think her aesthetic, I need to study it. Okay, I need to study it, especially for my Instagram. I would love it. I'm trying to post more to my Instagram without like stressing too much, but if it could be cute at the same time, that would be great. But like, she does content creation, I'm pretty sure, full time. I don't know if she does like a normal 9 to 5. I'm pretty sure she does content creation full time. So she might have more bandwidth to do all that. But if she does do like other work on the side, she's fucking killing it, because I'm trying to do my 9 to 5, do this. Like, it is literally, oh my God, guys, I could show you this on the camera. It is literally 12:47 a.m. for me. This is the 3rd video I'm filming for the night, and this is me trying to hustle to do my actual job at my desk, get all my shit done for the household, maybe work out. I did not work out today. Spend time with my husband. Where'd my voice go? And do YouTube stuff. So yeah, it's a lot of work, guys, but I love it. I do. I truly do. But I don't have that much bandwidth. But maybe I can sort out my time a little bit better than that. And I'm supposed to read like nearly 100 pages of Onyx Storm to be on track to finish it by Friday tonight, and it's almost 1 a.m. Like, that's not gonna happen. And I'm like, oh, I should get up early in the morning to do my workouts in the morning because blah, 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 blah. I'm like, it's not gonna happen. Okay. God, how long have I been talking for? I'm so sorry. All right, last question, number 10. What is something you love about your channel? Oh God, it was just to get deep right now. Let me like self-reflect. I guess I just love that I'm still doing it. You know what I mean? Like, I love YouTube so much. I watch so much YouTube. It's my first source of entertainment in all things long form. I mean, like, I check Instagram and like TikTok, even though I really gotta like stop using TikTok as much. I stopped using it since the ban. Like, I stopped using it as much since the ban, because I like moved it off my main home screen to like a folder and that already deters me more from clicking it. But when it comes to long form stuff, YouTube is my favorite thing and my one true love. So I'm just so happy that I'm still out here hustling. I'm not monetized. Okay, guys, I am not monetized. I obviously have enough subscribers. You need like 1,000, I think. I have struggled to reach that 4,000 watch hours requirement in the last 365 days. And, you know, it can be disheartening because it's like such a pivotal milestone. But I'm still here. I'm still here making videos. I'm having a good time. I'm trying to take it more seriously this year and post consistently at least once a week. And I feel like I've been posting multiple times a week for the most part this year, so I hope you're enjoying hanging out with me a lot more often so far. I mean, it's only been like a month and a half, so braver me. We'll see how it continues. But yeah, I think the fact that I'm still doing it is commendable, and I'm proud of myself, and I do it because I love it, even though it's difficult at times because it's a lot of work, but it's a labor of love, truly. So yeah, those are all the questions. Thanks, Becky, for tagging me in this. I kind of settled down towards the end, but I kind of just like went into my rambles. So yeah. There you go. Now you get to know me a little bit better and how I am unedited and how anxiety inducing that was for me. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate it, and obviously it helps out my channel. And I will catch you in another video. Bye!